Liverpool turned down Arsenal's £40 million bid for Suarez. Valencia tells Spurs to pay £26 million for Soldado. And Lennon is hoping to keep Hooper at Celtic. First, Liverpool have turned down an improved bid from Arsenal for Luis Suarez of £40 million and £1. They had previously rejected an offer of £30 million for the Uruguay international, but by exceeding £40 million, Liverpool are now obliged to tell the striker of the offer. Arsene Wenger broke the previous transfer record at Arsenal when he signed Andrei Arshavin from Zenit St Petersburg in the January transfer window of 2009. Tottenham will have to meet the £26 million buyout clause in Roberto Soldado's contract to sign him from Valencia, according to the club president Amiedo Salvo. Well, Spurs had a bid rejected for the Spain international last night, as it did not meet the Spanish club's valuation. Soldado scored 24 goals in La Liga last season.
Tengo que decir y quiero manifestar firmemente que
I have to clearly state that Valencia doesn't want to sell Roberto Soldado and has never had the intention of doing so. The only situation where we'd let him go is if the buyout clause in his contract is met. And as you all know, our valuation of Soldado is €30 million, not a cent more, not a cent less.
Meanwhile, Andre Villas-Boas will face the media in Hong Kong in the next hour when he'll have the chance to respond to the latest claims in the Spanish media that Gareth Bale has agreed to join Real Madrid. Madrid-based Marca, which is close to the Spanish club, claimed an £85 million deal had already been struck to sign the winger. Tottenham have always maintained the Wales international is not for sale. Celtic striker Gary Hooper started on the bench in Celtic's 5-0 aggregate win over Cliftonville. They'll now face Swedish side Elfsborg in the third qualifying round of the Champions League. Neil Lennon remains hopeful that Hooper will stay at the club.
I spoke to him today, yeah, and I just asked him how he was feeling. He said, feel okay, you know, could do with some game time, and that's exactly what we did. Well, he's not giving me an indication either way, so I suppose no news is good news on that front, but listen, if I've got him here for next week, I'll be delighted. It'll be a better squad with Gary in it than that. From my point of view, and I've remained consistent on it, I want him to stay.
To cricket, and Kevin Pietersen will have intensive treatment on his calf injury to try to get him fit for the third Ashes Test, which starts a week tomorrow. Nottinghamshire batsman James Taylor is a contender to replace him at Old Trafford if he fails to recover from the injury.
Knowing that Pietersen may be injured, knowing the fact that he made his Test debut against one of the best bowling attacks in world cricket against South Africa and did okay, didn't disgrace himself. I've watched him a lot this season. I think technically he's got better.
Watch all 6 Sky Sports channels on your mobile devices and online.